Today, my partner and I are here to rescue a very unique car. About a month ago, the owner of this car really went the extra mile to help Christina and I extract, remove, pull a 71 Torino out of this closed junkyard where it had sat for close to 30 years. Today, we're here to return the favor to rescue one of his most favorite cars. Here is the car. What is so unique about a Ford Fairmont? Well, I'll tell you, this is a cop car. And not only is it a factory cop car, it's a two-door cop car. I've never seen one before. This is super unique, and it's really got some amazing features. It's been sitting a super long time, but not here. The owner recently passed away, and our friend Eugene got it, and he put it here for us. But it's been idle extremely long time. Now, over the years, this car has been modified heavily. There weren't any Pursuit Specials that had flames on the side from the factory. It's also got these 90s type wheels on them. This tire is flat, but check it out. Factory dual spotlights. The body is quite solid. It's been a Tennessee car its whole life. So we've got some issues like this, but it's really nice in here. This rust will come off the wheel. This pad, this carpet covering, the dash pad underneath is still very nice. Some rust around the light switch. Extra switches here for something we don't know yet. Maybe lights and siren. Tack. CD player. So this must be the factory wheel. It's got one of these Ford emblems in it, I think, anyway. That's very strange for a factory wheel. But important here, certified calibration speedometer, as would be on a cop car.
No, the no smoking, please.
I wonder if that's...
If that was a company thing, you know, like the police station put that in there because they don't want people smoking in
here. You know, I don't know. I don't know. The interior trim is a little bit of a mystery here. This black that's cracking over the blue. We're not sure what that's all about because near as we can tell, this car has always been red. And red with light blue trim would have been kind of weird. Manufactured by Ford of Canada. Some numbers that are too hard to read. Moving on to the back, you got to check this out. Besides the wild flames, check this out. This thing has spark plugs at the tips of the exhaust, and that's used so the flames can shoot out the back. We get this running, we got to try it.
Yeah, I must definitely try that.
Somebody added this GT sticker. It's got, I believe, factory aluminum bumpers. Probably all the Fairmonts had those. I don't think that's anything special. Dual exhaust. Let's check what the gas smells like. Oh, it's got a locking gas cap. So we do have keys to it. We'll have to check that later. One problem that this car does have, starting to rust under the vinyl top. This top needs to be removed ASAP. Yeah, I think that's the AC right there. Heat AC. Got a V8 emblem here. Nothing in the glove box. Wow, look at how small that glove box is.
It just needed to hold a ticket pad.
Yeah. Yeah. We do have the trunk key. Yeah, it works. What do we have here? Well, the air filter element, isn't that nice? In the trunk instead of on the carburetor. What's inside of it? Wow, it looks fine. It says Ford Motorsports SVO, Special Vehicle Operations. Look at all those dirt daubers and hornet's nests. Holy cow. Got some nice condos, battery in the trunk, and coils. These coils are for the spark plugs in the exhaust. And those are not cheap coils.
Look at all those down there. Those are for
Oh,
wasps.
wow, yeah.
Is that where the gas tank's at?
Hold
on.
Gas tank is under the trunk floor. Let's see if these keys fit that gas cap.
Do you see anything?
I would think it's this key. Yep. I think. Maybe not. Oh, yep. I don't smell anything, almost like it's dry. I don't smell anything.
Is there a gas tank under the car?
Oh, yeah, there's a tank here.
Okay, I just want to make sure. We've done that before and then found out later that it wasn't, there wasn't a tank. What is this? Do you see that? I've never seen one. That box right here.
Got something to do with this crazy system to fire the coils.
Huh.
I don't really know.
The battery says 1211 on it.
Oh, good.
If that helps.
This is a long filament neck.
Yeah.
Finally getting to the bottom of it. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
It is empty. It is empty, and look at how nice it looks.
No, I've never seen one that clean unless it was new.
Somebody must have drained it.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yep, somebody must have drained it when the car was parked.
Wow.
Good for us.
This is the first time I think it's ever happened for us.
Yeah. Yep.
You smell anything?
I do smell a little bit. So this hood may or may not be from this car. It doesn't look like it is. It's got this aftermarket scoop on it.
Isn't that something that all policemen had on their car?
No. No. And this really gives you an idea how long the car's been sitting. It's not good under here. MSD ignition. So somebody, after this was done as a police car, somebody really souped it up. I'm willing to bet that this engine is far from stock. These came with 255s, which was really a horrible engine. I'll go there. But this, no way, is a 255. No way. So this guy here also indicates that it is a factory cop car. And look at that. That says blue. I wonder if that means the car was blue. I can't believe it. It does. It's just red all over this car. All right, let's check the oil. Let's see what we got going here. Well, it's very, very low. It's not terrible. Well, I should say it's a quart low. Let's say that. All right, let's check the trans. There was a quart in the back seat. So this could very well be, no, it's not empty. It's not super red, it's a little brown. Not too stinky. And by then, oh, wait a minute. This thing says that it still takes type F. Huh. I think this is a 1980 by 80. Type F was gone. I'm not sure what's up with that. Let's check under the master. This will be a real good indication of how long it's been sitting. It's not totally empty. The rear bay is very, very low, but neither is empty. And it smells like brake fluid. That's a super good sign. Actually looks okay in here. Yeah, it looks okay. It's got headers on it. Looks like factory headers like the Mustangs had. I wonder if this is a Mustang engine. Maybe. It's got an Edelbrock Performer on it. Edelbrock carb. Oh boy, look at inside that carb. Man, that's got to come off before we do anything. Wow. Well, let's see if it's seized. Big moment here. No, it's not. It's not. Little, no, a little tight, but no problem at all. Yay. Yay, I was hoping for that. This plug is really tight. Running very rich, very, very rich. It may be over jetted, that carburetor. Or, you know, you want to run it over rich to get flames to shoot out the back. That could be why.
Yeah, get them flamethrowers on the back, ain't it?
Yeah. You need to run rich in order to get those to work. Let me check the gap on this. Putting a little shot of Cree-Oil in the cylinders just to lube them up a bit.
You mean a little shot of lubricant?
Yeah. Before I keep spinning it over, I just want to lube up the cylinder walls just a bit. This is number 2. Look at that. It's not nearly as rich as number 1, which is pretty odd, really. All right, can you see that? I'm in number 2 with the scope. It's not good.
Is that the top of it?
Yeah, that's the top of the piston. Of course, there's carbon in it, which you would expect,
Yeah.
but there is a fair amount of rust.
Is it at the very top?
No, it's not.
Okay, can you back the camera off a little bit? Okay, yeah, huh. What about the first one? Have you looked at that one yet?
No. Yeah, these plugs are all super easy to get at. This car replaced the Maverick, and I'm telling you, it's way easier to work on than a Maverick.
Yeah, you still got
way more room in
still
here.
complaining about that Maverick?
I'm never going to stop complaining about the Maverick.
I'm gonna buy that Maverick.
You do that.
I'm gonna bring it home to you. It's gonna be your birthday gift.
You hate me that much?
No, I just want to make sure that you overcome the things that you dislike.
This one's like number 2. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Yeah, this one looks great, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Those cylinder walls scratched, is that what I see there?
Maybe right in here.
Not bad. I mean, this slight coating of rust on them.
It's nothing like that last one.
Yeah, it's not bad. Number 4 is like number 1. Quite fouled.
I'm interested to see what that cylinder looks like. What about you?
Yeah.
That's the last. That's
Yeah, this is number 4. Looks awesome. Awesome. And I don't know what's up with number 2, why it looks so terrible. This is number 5, and it's in between. Not fully carbon, not running perfectly, but not bad. No complaints with this one.
I'm just gonna record it in case it's a surprise.
What's it look like?
No surprises.
No.
Darn.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
There's the biggest dirt dauber in there. You know, if we would have done this a few, like 2 or 3 months from now, all those wasps would probably be everywhere.
Yeah.
Was that the last one?
Yeah.
Remember that time you opened up that gas cap and got bit?
Yeah.
That was funny.
Maybe for you.
Hey, you laughed. You laughed because you had just got done saying, be careful because wasps like to hang out in here.
Yeah.
And as soon as you said that, oh, good times.
I was right.
Mm-hmm, you were right.
Yeah, this is the last one. This is super. Well, not too bad actually. One side's super fouled, the other side is not.
So you've looked at all of them?
Yep. None of them are horrible. Number 2 on this side is the worst. On the passenger side is the worst. Tube might have gone inside the cylinder.
Oops.
I hope not. No.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Well, that would have added to that would have created some drama.
I know, there's nothing in there. It must have fallen on the ground.
Whew.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been awful. All right, let's check this radiator. This is quite corroded here, if you could imagine. Now this fluid in there.
Oh,
Let's see how, let me get something to go down there. Let's see how green that is.
can you tell from that? It doesn't look discolored at all.
No. Yeah, that's good. That's coolant, all right.
It smells like coolant?
Oh yeah. Wonderful. Yeah, I just noticed this transmission cooler. That's another indication of the cop car heritage. There ought to be one for power steering as well. I don't know where it'd be located, but be in here somewhere.
Now, what are those for?
They're coolers, extra coolers. Like, yeah, it's way down there. And the trans cooler is there because you don't want the transmission overheating when you're either doing a high-speed pursuit or you're sitting in traffic in a speed trap waiting to ruin someone's day for hours. So it's got both. I mean, this is a legit cop car. There's no question about it.
So your worry about this carb is?
Well, it's full of dirt daubers. And, wow, this is hard as a rock. Wow.
Is that the gas line?
Yeah, we're going to replace this. Wow.
I think we knew there was probably no gas
Dust
that was
came
going to.
out.
Hey, you know what? That's interesting. Do you remember when I was over there a while ago, just bored, and I said, "Oh, look, the fuel filter is way down here at the bottom." We probably should look at that.
What's this? Vacuum advance. Okay. Anything else connected to this guy? Accelerator.
Is that frozen? Did you check it?
I did not check it. Oh, look at this just hanging here.
Yeah.
That's interesting because look at the bolt. The bolt looks like it was removed after the thing was parked, and there's even a nut here in the intake. I wonder what that's all about. I mean, we're going to need that bolted down. Luckily, it's a common size bolt. We'll be able to find it around here. This is for the transmission. That's disconnected too, for whatever reason. All right, let's get this carb off. That's really going to tell us some things. All right. Oh, it's not stuck at all. Oh, our luck today is so wonderful. There is nothing in there. Nothing. These throttle plates stopped it all. Wonderful.
You know, I hate when you get really optimistic.
Well, this is not wonderful. Look at how bad that is.
Yeah.
That is not wonderful at
Because
all.
normally when you become optimistic, something goes really bad.
Well, this is, I don't know, is this stuck? No, they're not stuck. It's not stuck. But this is very, very bad.
Let me see. Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
Oh, well, that looks...
We got to get all of this out before we even think about trying it. I do have an Edelbrock with me, but admittedly, I don't know the condition it's in. It looks good, but it was a swap meet find, so I just don't know how good it is. All right, time to get out the carb cleaner. We got a lot of work to do. So this is my carb rebuilding station here. I'm going to just start with cleaning out the top. Then I'm going to lift it off and see how the jets look and the float bowl and the float looks. the needle and seat. If all those check out, we're going to put this back on, because it is coming clean. This carburetor, the top part is held on by Torx bolts. Luckily, I have a Torx set with me, which I didn't know I had in my kit, but I'm glad that I do. I've never used it. All the rescues we've done, I've never used the Torx kit. This will be the first time.
These dirt daubers got down in the bottom of the intake.
Well, luckily, no. They didn't make it past these throttle plates.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that nice?
That's good.
Yeah. One of the areas in an Edelbrock to make sure is super clean are these metering rods that fit down into the jets and help regulate the gas into the carb. So I'm going to clean this all out. These look pretty good. They just look like they've been sitting around a while. But there's no dirt daubers, no real junk there. That's all a good sign that this carb might come around. The other side looks good too. So I'm just going to clean this up just a little bit. I've got some carb cleaner in the float bowl. I'm going to test the accelerator pump. You should be able to see gas squirt right down there. I know it's not the greatest angle here. See that? The accelerator pump's working. That's great. That is great. I haven't tested the one in this one to see if it'd be any good, but I don't need to replace it. So I've got new carb gaskets, which are exactly the right ones. So this carb's going back in. So the carb is going back on, and I'm looking at all potential sources of vacuum leaks, and look at that vacuum cap. Somebody wrapped it in tape, but that's not going to work. So we're just going to plug that one off. It's not used. Here's the vacuum advance. That's in good shape. It's the PCV.
She had a world
That's in
tour.
good shape. Yeah?
Oh,
I
I
did.
shouldn't be talking.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. I think they know that when I'm in a junkyard that I get distracted very easily.
Okay. Okay, carb's on. Just gotta hook up the accelerator linkage. Well, by luck, I had a bolt, technically a screw, to hold this down with me. Just don't know why it was disconnected. That's strange. Unless
Probably
possibly,
was trying to steal the carburetor.
I don't know. Maybe the linkage is stuck. No, the gas pedal's not stuck. Yeah, it works. I just got to get a washer for it.
I'm trying to talk Richard into buying a couple summer projects.
Without success.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not going very well.
The kid's been bringing a rabbit on my porch every night.
Oh, that means she loves you.
They like rabbit.
That means they love you.
Okay, fuel goes next. Oh wait, I still got to spin this over twice. I haven't done that yet. All right. On the fan. So far so good. I've got a chalk mark. These belts are in really bad shape. I think they're probably going to snap, assuming this thing starts, and even if it doesn't, maybe just turning it over. There's the chalk mark.
It stopped?
Yeah.
Was that the second time it was going around?
No.
Oh, that was the first? It has
I think it's just the belts.
Okay.
I think it's just the belts starting to come apart, so I'm losing my grip.
Oh wow.
And also, you can imagine what compression this thing must have. So I'm probably hitting the compression stroke on a particular piston.
Do you think it could be that this number 2 cylinder over here causing you some trouble?
Oh, it's certainly possible. But I honestly believe it's the belts. The belt's slipping, so I'm gonna have to get a wrench. So the belts are slipping too much. I've made it around once, but I'm gonna use a wrench to go around farther. I gotta get this on the pulley first. Yeah, that was it. It was just the belts.
Seems a little tight still, yeah?
Well, I got a real small ratchet on it
Oh, okay.
because the clearance in here is a bit tight. But the chalk mark's almost,
I can see it from here.
yeah, it's almost there. Okay, it's low on oil, about a quart, so we're gonna fill it up. No sense starting it low, and it won't hurt to get some fresh oil in here. Well, the oil that's in it is not black. It's not great, but it's not black.
Ain't that an extra big carburetor for this thing?
Yes, it's a 750. Yeah, this is a huge carb for a small block.
Do you think it's because it has anything to do with that flame thing in the back?
I just think this whole thing is probably a very hot engine, if I had to guess.
And you said that you thought maybe they put the Cobra on here because it could have been an engine from
It could have been a Cobra 5.0, and if it is, that's a hot engine.
Do you see it?
Yeah, it doesn't look like a high capacity pan, but I bet it is because I put in a quart and it only came up on the stick a little.
Well, I didn't see anything leaking.
No, it's not leaking. It's cool if some viewer knows about this car.
What do you mean?
Its history.
Oh, I think I'm just worried about you getting flames out the back. That's all I can think about is you figuring out how to get the flames going in the back.
Very bad for the engine to do that.
Well, you know, there's a lot of people watching this right now, and they have been excited since you showed them that flame thrower in the back, whatever you want to call it. And they're like, yes, are we going to see some flames?
Okay.
Did it move again?
Yeah.
How much did it move?
It's above the, it's between add and safe now. But I'm gonna have to add some more. I don't know what's going on here. Where is this oil going?
Yeah.
I put in close to 3 quarts. Well, no, I put in 2 full quarts for sure.
I needed it.
Yeah, I'm glad I put it in, of course. We're used to both black or red. These are both blue. So this one's already hooked up as plus. This must be minus.
Is that why they put the little black tape there?
Oh, that could be.
Hey, that's pretty nice of somebody to do, at least do that.
Could be. This is a huge battery. 650 amps. Well, that's good because we've got about that size with us.
So is this a cover that it went on it?
Yep. That's for racing.
Battery to put in it?
No, we got one. Look at this. Did you see that already?
Yeah,
2011?
I already recorded that earlier.
Yep.
Yeah, so about 14 years. Eugene said he thought it had been 15 years since his friend that passed away had driven this, and that seems about right around the same time frame.
No handle on this guy. Oh boy. And slippery now that I get Creo. Longest battery removal on YouTube. Oh, it's heavy too.
It's heavy because I know what you did yesterday. I don't know how you are managing to lift anything today. So don't worry, guys. You're going to see some of his craziness in a different video later on down the road. So he is back there, but I have to come up here to check for smoke and anything that could go wrong when he hooks that up.
Okay, get ready.
We're ready. Did not hear anything, and I do not see anything.
Okay. Yeah, it didn't spark back there, so I think we're good.
All right, that's good. Is it still, do you still have it connected?
Yeah.
Why don't you jump in and turn the lights on and see if anything comes on?
All right, headlights first.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Both of them?
Yeah.
All right, let's try high.
You know, there's one parking light that's out in the front, but I'm not, you know, beggars can't be choosers. That's more than we normally get. Oh, hey, is there
There
a...
we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me ask you this. Do you know how to get the spotlights on?
Well, it's one of these switches in here.
Oh, wow.
Find out. There's a bunch of ignition keys in here. I have to find out which one it is.
Oh. What about the horn?
Horn? All right, we'll try it.
Are you serious? Oh, no, it didn't work.
No horn.
Is the horn still in here? That's a good question.
Watch that spotlight, babe.
Okay. Nothing.
Nothing?
No.
What was that?
Standing back here, I don't know. Yeah, stay. Hold on. What did you just hit? Do it again.
Switch.
Okay. It's something in the back here squeaking. But I don't know what.
Probably in my
Maybe around this area? Maybe like that? What did you hit?
That might be for the flamethrowers.
Here.
It's this switch right here.
Okay, you go back there and I'll. Let me know when you're ready.
Go ahead. I don't have any idea what that is.
So when I hit the other one, it doesn't make a noise. It only makes the noise with this one.
Could this thing have an electric fuel? No, because that's a momentary switch. That's just a momentary switch. So it's got something to do with those flamethrowers. Oh, is it not a momentary switch? Oh, I don't know. It seems kind of messed up.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's not
Plus,
mess
this
with
thing
those
has
anymore.
this handy dandy
Yeah,
tape.
don't touch that. Yeah, let's not mess with this stuff anymore.
What is the tape
Let's
for?
see if we get spark. Stop playing
Aw.
with this other stuff.
This is the fun stuff.
I know, but if one of those happens to be an ignition cutoff and we break the switch,
I don't
I
think
have to rewire a switch.
that silver tape does.
All right, let me make sure this has a. Yeah, it's got a mechanical fuel pump on it, so. All right. You watch for spark. I'm going to turn it over.
I didn't see anything.
How about now?
Yes, yes, that time, yes.
Okay, so looks like it's got a kill switch here in the console.
Kill switch. A kill switch?
Yeah. It looks like, and it's for some reason it's a three position switch. So I don't know what's up with that. But when it's all the way up, we get spark. Okay, that's good. We get spark. Yes. Yes.
So do you think that's a way to confuse someone if they're trying to take your car?
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm surprised. This has 5/16 fuel line. Really surprised, given the size of the carb and this engine. He's on. It's always exciting when we get to this point. Pounds of oil pressure. What are we doing here? It's idling. Boy, that carb clean out works good. It's idling super low, but it's idling. Woo! Was that our easiest one yet? cylinders on this side that we started in.
But I don't see anything on this one.
This thing sounds mean.
Yeah, you see how this is smoking and that one's not?
Ah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay.
Wow. 50 pounds of oil pressure.
It's better than my Torino.
Problems.
What happened?
Gas leak coming from somewhere. I wonder if it's that hose. Oh, it's probably a fuel pump. Stupid. Stupid. It's probably the fuel pump pumping right here. Yeah.
But there's no gas left, right?
Well, I guess there was a little bit.
Left in the line?
Yeah, I guess there was a little bit left.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. We'll clean that up. And I say, let's put some gas in it and see if it'll run off of it.
Okay.
So we've got some more work to do here before we run it anymore. I'm just not comfortable with this gas line. It's old, it's crappy, and this filter, it's been on there a long time, and look at that. It's, wait a minute, was this backwards? Was this backwards? I think this might have been backwards under there, which isn't good, but also this is like a 1/4 inch. I don't think that's 5/16, so this was way too small for the car. So we're going to replace all this. Oh, it's got a Fram filter on it.
Fram's fine. You know, Fram, that was probably like 15 years ago. That's a good made in USA filter.
Fram?
Maybe 15 years ago. I don't know.
I don't know if Frams were any better 15 years ago.
Might have been. We have a lot of subscribers that like Fram, so I'm not going to talk bad about Fram.
Well, you need to watch the video of when people cut them apart. It's shocking. Because, frankly, I used to use Fram too. I didn't know. I mean, that's what was at the store. That's what I got. One of the major chains, I think it was O'Reilly's. I don't remember. One of the major chains carried them, maybe AutoZone. That's what I used. Then I saw a couple of videos of people cutting them apart. I was like, oh man, I'm not using those anymore.
You know, it's a beautiful day.
Yes, it is.
And we need to enjoy it because in 5 more days it's going to be freezing again. So
Tomorrow's a storm.
it is a storm, but it's going to be, that's okay. It's still going to be warm. But unfortunately, the 30-degree weather is going to come back. Winter has to have one more go around. There's always a week where that happens. So let's get it over and out of the way. Richard, how you doing under there? How can you tell that Richard has not had enough of a difficult day?
I don't know, I'm not filthy dirty.
Your gloves are not ripped.
Oh, well, it is my second or third pair.
I don't know. I think you're fibbing. You don't change your gloves unless I make you, and I'm not. I'm not telling you. No.
This was no walk in the park.
No, it was compared to normal. It was
Well,
a walk
yes.
in the park.
Compared to normal.
But let me just say, I'm not believing that because unless I say, Richard, take those gloves off, you leave them on until there's nothing left. People have commented on those the same thing.
I replaced the fuel line, the big piece, the piece that connects it to the line here, and the filter. I'm also going to replace this piece here.
The one you talked about earlier?
This one, yeah, this guy.
Yeah. So is this the last thing that you'll have to do before you can try to
Yeah, we'll
run
start it
it
again and I'll check the transmission.
Mm-hmm.
And assuming that goes okay, fill up both tires and see if it'll move.
So you're going to put the gas in the gas tank, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I think it just got really cloudy because it's only about 3, maybe 10 after 3. However, you know, when you get done, we might have lost enough light to where we could see flames.
Yeah. You really want to see those flames.
Yeah. So I'm sitting in here and so Richard, this looks like some weird little microphone. Runs through the dash. I don't know what that's for. And I think I found the horn. Maybe. I believe that's the horn, so I don't think that's it. Looks like a horn picture. That's the one that has this tape on it. Just some weird stuff.
I'm not sure why.
And then have this cool remote for the
It's down
CD
there, too.
player.
Both pieces, yeah. But the part line itself is pretty eggy.
So what were you doing?
Just seeing if it'll pull from the tank, and now I'm going to put some in the tank.
Okay.
I should have done that before, actually. It's kind of dumb. So we're going to put 5 gallons of fresh in here. Whatever's in here will dilute, and what it pumped out onto the top of the engine, it doesn't stink that bad. So I think we're going to be good with this 5 gallons of fresh.
What you're gonna
Let's see
do?
if it'll start from the key. We're now hooked up to the tank. I got 5 gallons of fresh in the tank. So let's see what happens. I don't think we're pumping yet. That's got a can for sure. Yeah, it's out. So we gotta put some in. Transmission's full. Now let's see if it's in the gear. It only took a quart and a half.
He didn't check the brakes. No. You know what else? I don't think he checked the brakes.
Huh?
The brakes?
It goes right to the floor.
The brakes do?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that belt you said was going to cause you grief making that noise?
Yeah. Must have a 160 thermostat because that's when it opened. Cam is not as wild as we first thought now that it's had a chance to run.
Okay, so did you hear me? So I think that you should get in the passenger seat and Richard could drive it down the street. Yeah? Why not? Are you scared? Why are you scared? Get in the car. It's your car. Get in. Oh my goodness.
1453.
So I talked him into it. And then Richard said if they wreck, it's my fault. So, dear God, please don't let them wreck. You got the radio going? Was that the radio?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Cut off.
Huh, where do you think it's going? Dipstick. Wouldn't be the first time taking it from another car. Just saying. Yeah, they got no brakes. Everything worked out. Of course, I haven't seen them for like 5 minutes, but I'm sure everything is fine. They just needed to lighten up and have a good time. I might hear them coming now.
I got to put a little more training fluid in. It's still a little bit low. But other than that, it's great.
He's going to try the fire switch.
it up, it cuts the engine, but it's a momentary switch. So I don't know if that's made for you flip that to try to flood it, you know, so it'll spark.
I'm sure one of the viewers will tell you.
That could be. Yeah, that could be. Ship's good. It's just great. This is a cool car. I never thought I would really like this car. It's not my type of deal, but it is cool. Oh, this.
See right there? Isn't that a horn button?
Yeah.
Maybe. It does have that plastic on it. What about the button on the end of it? Do you think maybe you push that in for it?
No,
or
that's
no?
the cruise control.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the horn doesn't work.
I'm not sure there was one. I really looked inside and I didn't actually see one. And I was
No,
wondering if it was a police thing. If they have sirens, then maybe they took the horn out? I don't know.
I never thought I'd say I like a Fairmont, but this thing is awesome. It runs amazing. It sounds amazing. It's just a great car. It's a legitimate cop car. It oozes cool as a Fairmont can. And I'm so happy we came here today. Thank you so much for watching and supporting our channel. We couldn't do it without you. Check out WTRmerch.com. Maybe you'll see some merchandise of ours that you like. And until next time, have a great day.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Go.
I never thought I would say that I like a Fairmont. But this, okay.
Hold on. Oh, hold on.
I never thought I'd say I like Yep. Today, my co-host and I are working on a very unique car. Recently, our friend Eugene really went the extra mile to help us extricate the Torino from this closed junkyard.
Well, that FedEx truck is zooming. Okay, so now I want to show you the sister that my Torino needs.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
So this is a 1971, right,
Yeah,
Richard?
this is 71.
So does it have the Torino thing on the... Oh, no, it's gone. The lock, someone took it.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's inside, though.
Yeah.
There's so many parts inside.
This thing is pretty rough.
You know what's funny is that I find them. Other people come to this junkyard and look, and they never find them. But for some reason, I find what is really cool in this junkyard. It's a gift. It needs a sister. It needs a sister, yeah. So there's no... What?
I think this hood is better than yours.
Yeah? Well, that's terrible because I already spent like 5 hours on that hood. So there's no engine or anything in it. But that just gives you
This hood's way better than
more
yours.
creativity with what you'd like in there.
How's the fender on the other side?
I know. You know, the top of the car, since it doesn't have a vinyl top, you know, it's nice up there.
Wow.
So you remember when we went to told you, did you get stuck in there?
Yeah, the hood's better.
You remember those Nova twins?
Yeah.
We could have the Torino twins.
No, this is a parts car.
Aw.
This is a complete parts car.
It's more fun if I think about it the other way, though.
Yeah, but no, this is a parts car. No question. And there's your trim.
Not.
Okay.
Hold on, but now look at the behind you, that one. That's what Eugene and I were talking about. Yeah, I don't know why. I like that. Eugene said that he has all the stuff because he was thinking about redoing this years ago. I don't know why. I just think it's so cool.
It does?
Got a 304.
Still the keys in it.
And it runs, but it smokes.
It runs, but it smokes.
Got those oil silent plugs in it.
Yeah.
So it looks like someone did the camo look to it. If you look on the other side, maybe they didn't. Maybe it's just dirt and moss.
I don't remember this thing. That's pretty neat, Eugene.
Isn't it?
Wow.
Yeah. And did you see this?
What?
Look at this escort station wagon.
Yeah.
And that's funny. How many of those do you think are left?
Well,
I think a lot of, they made so many. I think they crushed them like crazy.
amplified audio.
So they were just advertising that they had a really nice stereo?
Yeah.
Isn't that, wouldn't that make people want to steal your stereo? Okay, so I'll have to try to talk him into some more fun summer projects. I'll probably fail.
One set of gas